me to go ahead and do some damage early. So we'll see what Eradin has for the map pick.
I did, but I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at the things health bar to see if
It is really good though to see a game like that be the first game, and you just have both people come out swinging. You know?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Neither one of them timid by any means with their builds. So
yeah.
I'm excited to see a lot of progression.
Yeah, and even going into this matchup. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play on Ohana, but even going into this matchup, I kind of thought that these two styles would be interesting to watch together, because I know both of them can be super ultra aggressive and can be ultra economical, and it's really interesting to see what happens when you see two unpredictable players come together like this.
Speaking of Ohana, really quick, like I was telling you before, I talked with Mr. Bitter for a little bit earlier today, doing an interview with him for Battle and Brew's website. And fun fact that I learned while I was looking up some stuff about Mr. Bitter, pretty much any time that Ohana ever comes up as a map for a game that he's casting, he brings up that it means family.
Yeah,
and make sure to reference Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
So, for anybody wondering out there, Ohana is a Hawaiian term loosely meaning family, and Mr. Bitter learned that from a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Mr. Bitter.
Definitely shout out a local Atlanta guy making it in the scene right now.
Yeah, big time. He's in LA now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, NASL, man, they brought it. This last tournament, really fun tournament to watch. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take the intros. Spawning up in the top left, down 0-1, we've got Eradin. And spawning in the bottom right, the purple Terran, we got Remiix.
Remiix is managing up, and he was a little bit scared.
Yep, probably pooped himself just a bit.
Last game. It's a combination for Terrans right now.
Yeah.
Bowel control.
Yeah, it's trouble.
Zerg and Protoss and Wings of Liberty have come out with some really, really good, so far unanswerable strategies against Terran. At least for me. And I'm the best Terran player in the world.
Oh, of course.
Obviously,
Of course.
Yeah, if I can't find an answer to it, then
Yeah, I mean, I think we.
it's a broken strategy. Is what it is.
These guys having a little bit of banter between the two of them, and looks like Remiix is going to go for a very similar strategy to what we saw last time. Got normally timed barracks, and just going to see a normal gas timing out of Eradin. We'll go ahead and wait and see if we see that second gas be thrown down for him. That'll be really the key. But Remiix going for an early gas of his own. So we could be seeing some shenanigans here.
I'm so excited. These people, they sound so nice talking to one another. And meanwhile, at the same time, they're getting possibly some of the quickest guns they possibly can.
Yeah, definitely. This
is equivalent to basically two people coming up and being like, hey, how are you? Oh, hey, I'm good. How are you doing? Oh, that's fantastic. And then knifing each other in the throat.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm hoping. If they end up going from this into like some long-term macro play, then
yeah, that would be.
I will eat my words.
Yeah, that would be pretty disappointing and pretty out of character for both of these guys. I mean, unless we're just seeing some crazy mind games out of these guys, like, you know. I don't know.
Our Remiix did say king of the meta.
Yeah.
Was Eradin, so. Ooh, I said that really fancy.
Oh, I know.
King of the meta.
I know.
Eradin.
Yeah. Definitely had a little bit of badass to it.
This game brought to you by the Middle Ages. The Middle Ages, where people said things fancy.
Yeah. So we're seeing an early concussive shell come out of Remiix. I mean, this is actually a little bit contrary to what I'm normally used to seeing out of Remiix. Generally, when I think of Remix's play in this matchup, I think he's incredibly Marine heavy. He just loves to go ahead and get large numbers of Marines. And one of the things I've seen him struggle with, in particular, when the last time I saw him play Ska, who's another guy who does really, really well in the local scene, Ska went almost every time went for the quick Colossus against him, and it really kind of worked out real well.
Well, let me see really quick what... Okay. I was going to say, I wasn't sure for a second there how much Remiix actually saw with that scouting SCV before it was taken out, but a money scan goes down to see all of Eradin's.
And this is one of the
stuff.
This is one of the fun things that I like seeing. Eradin has a completely different way of looking at this matchup. And I've seen him play this build a few times, so I can tell you a little bit more about what's going on with it, because it does look very, very wonky if you're not used to seeing it this way. He opts for the very, very quick Templar Archives here. And the goal here is to tech up to Tier 3 units before any kind of Terran pressure comes in. A lot of Terran pressures are a lot later in the game, so it's not really, really you're not looking at seeing a huge army coming right now. But I mean, one Templar is already out. We could be seeing a second one and a quick Archon, or we could possibly be seeing and there it is, and we'll see the quick Archon here before anything hits the base.
Man, right now Remiix, he has no idea that he could just walk in there and create havoc right now.
Yeah, I know.
He could do so much damage with those 3 units, or could have about a minute ago.
Yeah, definitely, but I mean...
Reaper's going to be interesting. That Reaper, I kind of like that.
So Remiix had to have seen this early Archon. This has got to be confusing him right now, because no one gets tech this fast in this matchup.
Oh, this is going to be
And so we
weird.
got some SCVs coming.
I really like that.
Oh, and the nice big Archon splashes are destroying these. And the Reapers are really, I mean... The Reapers are just going to melt to this Archon because they're biological units as well, and this attack's been repelled.
I like the Reapers. I didn't like using them to try to take on the Archon head-on. I was really hoping that maybe he was going to try to use them to harass the mineral line some, while the rest of the units tried to fight the army head-on. But
yep, and that
this is going to be tough for Remiix. This is going to be really tough. On top of this, I mean, he's trying to expand right now. He's lost so many SCVs. I'm not sure this is the best idea.
Yeah, and Archons are just so cost-efficient against unupgraded bio units. I mean, this Archon already has 11 kills on it. I mean, that's basically the crux of this build right now, is just to go ahead and get this early Templar tech, early Archons, and hold any kind of all-in that you need to deal with, or even any kind of pressure that you need to deal with from Terran by just simply getting that Archon out and getting that Storm tech if you need it.
Yeah, and it looks like Remiix is going to be able to hold off anything that Eradin tries to throw at him right now. But man, I mean, real quick, how many units did he lose there? Lost.
Yeah, I would definitely say that Eradin is undoubtedly ahead right now.
Yeah, lost 14 units.
Yeah, and Eradin's going to go ahead and see this and just smartly back off, and he's probably going to go all the way back to his base, I would guess. Leaving a High Templar here on the tower, that's a nice little idea. If any move out comes, it's within vision. This Templar can go ahead and just kind of skirt out here and blast him with a quick storm. But meanwhile, I mean, Eradin's economy is getting pretty strong. He's sitting at 31 probes to 23 SCVs. So we got a couple of Reapers headed back to the main base, skirting along this left line, avoiding tower vision. And Eradin's going to go ahead and see these with his Zealot and with that Observer. And I don't expect these Reapers to last very long. But the Reapers are going ahead and getting a couple of kills here, taking out those gas probes. And a Storm being used on Reapers right now. But one of the Reapers has been taken out. And he's taken out. Wow. That is an excellent trade right now for Remiix.
trying to even it out just a little bit.
Yep, but this Reaper will definitely die. Eradin missing, and the Reaper's still getting huge damage out of it.
Eradin, you got units in your base, buddy.
Yep, there he goes. Okay, but that Reaper got...
He was one Stalker hit away from dying, and that Reaper still managed to pick up another 3 or 4 kills in the match.
Yeah.
It went down.
And that, I mean, basically evened out the amount that Remiix lost from the SCV pull earlier in the game, but the economies are starting to kind of even themselves out. I'm a little bit surprised by that, but these Templars are gathering energy right now. Got some excited people.
Seeing kind of an unusual switch to kind of a standard mid-game play right now. I mean, the competitions are maybe a little bit wonkier than they normally would be, but other than that, we have 2 base Protoss against 2 base Terran with map control about the same, supplies are about the same, worker counts now about the same.
Yeah, Remiix getting a nice little clutch scan over there in the middle, getting that that pesky observer out of the way. But this is actually kind of a sizable force coming out for Eradin. How many storms does he have available? Just the one? Yeah, it looks like just the one. He'll have 2 by the time an engagement actually happens. But we got no proxy pylon in range to go ahead and reinforce. So I'm guessing this army is just going to go ahead and try to get a storm and kill the army off and trade with the army and then back off back to the base. That's my best guess as to what we're going to see here.
Yeah, right now I think that surprisingly effective Reaper play might have shaken up Eradin just a little bit there, because he's definitely playing just a little bit more timid than he was just a little bit ago. Poking in with the observer, making sure there's nothing going on he's not able to handle, and then coming in with just a couple Stalkers. Again, just kind of poking and prodding right now, seeing how Remiix is going to react.
Oh, and that is a very, very big scan and a very, very big take out of that High Templar. This is going to force Eradin to have to retreat. He has absolutely no AoE available to him right now, so he's just going to go ahead and have to back off. He's only got 1 storm available to him right now, though, so he's waiting for High Templar to regenerate energy.
Yeah, right now Eradin has no real need to try to press too much into Remix's territory. He's trying to get up a 3rd right now. I would kind of control that topmost watchtower. Watch out for what's going on.
He's got an observer tail on this, so he should be getting into position. But what's going on here?
Why is Eradin not moving his?
I think he's trying to go ahead and get the storm. He gets a decent storm right there, but not great. And he's going to go ahead and force the cancel, and that's big right now, because if you look behind this, Remiix is trying to get a 3rd of his own.
For a second, I thought maybe this was some kind of positional decision on Eradin's part. Eradin was waiting to try to just sweep him from the south side, but no luck there.
Oh, one big storm landing right there. And that makes this actually a really, really vulnerable army.
Oh,
wow!
Pick up a lot of these weaker units. That Archon already got to 16 kills.
Yep, and that 3rd base is finished for Remiix. But oh wow, a nice big storm on another big storm right there, and a 3rd storm. And he's down to so few SCVs right now. This is actually going to be. This push may just be too much. Wow. What a game, man. What a wild game.
These guys are going punch for punch right now. This is kind of like a Rocky versus Apollo Creed that we're seeing right now. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is the first Rocky movie or the second Rocky movie. So I don't know which one's Rocky, but even if I did, I wouldn't know if Rocky was winning or not.
Yeah, and hold on, pardon me for a second. Yeah, I mean, just think about how this game started off. We had 1 base High Templar on one side, as well as 1 base Reaper Marauder with concussive shell. Just 2 really kind of off the wall pressures out of both players, and it just, you know, it just really kind of led to a crazy game. I liked it. So it's Remiix's map pick.
And right now we're having PPTs that are barely breaking the 15-minute mark. I mean, these are two people who are playing very, very aggressively. They are more than willing to try to punish any mistake the other person makes. My kind of Starcraft.
Yeah, definitely.
He and I decided to